Your car would, yeah, geez, it's down there quite a ways, isn't it?
That's what I mean. The floor, you're gonna have to do something on the floor.
It's gonna have to come up. Well, I'm gonna make the floor flat.
Yeah, you have to make the floor flat, maybe even on us. Yeah, come up in on flat. Yeah.
And the car's coming down the back. Gonna be laid down a little bit like that. It'd be nice to be able to.
The rear ramp could just.
Yeah.
And can we make the flat floor car come out on rollers so you can load the bike down and then?
That would be a neat, that would be a neat project.
Take, like the last 3 feet of the floor, just wide enough the bike, just hinge it so it flops out on the ground and flop it back into the floor. But when it flips out, the bike would be on it though. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to flip it back in.
What I'd like to have
roll it out. Yeah.
I'd like to have it be able to pull out.
Yeah,
and
roll
then
it.
Hit the pavement.
So if you flip it out, you can't put it back in.
So what I would like to do is be able to run the bike up. You said you can buy a chalk to put the front wheel in?
For the front wheel, yep, there's a thing you can
So I'd like to be able to run the bike up.
Put the chalk, put your 2 front straps on, and then put the...
And then pick it up or pick it up, slide it in.
Elliot's got one of those things for sale right now.
Because you're not going to be able to have room to strap it down.
Greg's boy.
No, you're not gonna have room to strap it down once it's in there. It's got that front wheel's got to be on that chalk.
Well, once the front wheel goes in the chalk, you'll be able to, like at the back of your pipe, where that back pipe is back here, you'll be able to have 2 straps right here or something you can reach from inside the car. So you lock it up, lock it in the front, put the front wheel on its thing, and then you hook your 2 straps up front.
Okay.
But you could do that from behind the seat of the car or from the outside of the car probably or something.
I just think I don't know, I think it'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would be cool, yeah.
Like, I mean, the car's cool itself.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's gonna be super cool, but to have that on the back of the car when you're running around, like, you want to go somewhere, have your bike on the back, unhook your bike, go for a scoot.
Then you just have to rock guard it in there so it's black in there.
Probably
in there.
Maybe do some of that wood grain work with the, like the dash and stuff.
Do the sides of it in wood grain type of deal.
I just paint an old trim clay or stuff and use that thing that's got that thing that makes the wood grain and let it dry. And the round stock that we got me and Doug bent the other day, that'll just be the round on the edge of
and then it'll go down from there down.
Right.
Because it's already there.
Well, that's what I planned.
There,
I had it sort of planned when I put them 2 pieces in. I didn't tell Doug. That's why we're doing it 28 inches wide, because I was thinking 2 feet gives me that up in there. And then you can put that bike in there. You could, any bike. You could put that black Schwinn thing in there.
That black one's cool. I like that black.
That black one's cool. Or I could put the scooter in there. Like, I mean, to me, if I seen that going down the road, I would say, man, that's a cool car. But if I seen the bike in the back, it was like...
So we don't want to take too many leaves out. We'll have to not take as many leaves out, maybe just extend them hangers in the back. That way we still have the suspension.
Well, I was thinking that. Like, if we do the back, you might...
Do a little different. Yeah, we'll have to look at that.
But it'd be something cool to fucking go somewhere and have your bike in the back of the car.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And have your bike, like say if you want to go flathead racing on a bike, you could take your bike and put it in the back and drive there.
Yeah, and then race the car.
Yeah, race the car and put the
car when you're there,
Dual purpose.
Yeah, like it can be dual purpose. You can put a whatever.
I bet you're going to buy more motorcycles.
Is this considered a flathead?
Yeah, I'd say it is, practically, Just the rockers are above the head. The rockers are above the head.
Yeah.
Usually a flathead, the rockers and everything is below.
Okay.
Right.
Well, that's the big dilemma I'm at from cutting that thing, because I would put that center bar right in there, nothing like lickety split.
Well, now's the time to make your mind up.
Well, that's why I'm asking you guys.
Both ways will be cool. That's all I'm going to say.
We like both, so I mean,
We like both ways, both ways.
I have no, to be honest with you, there's no better chance to make something like a bike hauler of that car than now.
Yeah, we're already there, I guess.
We're already there. Like, and when I cut that metal out, I don't have to make anything in the middle and patch it up.
Yeah.
All the pieces are there.
They're already there, less body stuff.
Yeah, there's no, I don't have to make that V in the center, fill that in.
No.
I don't have to weld it all the way across. I have to put a little piece in the back for the package tray, put the roof on. And I don't have to put a piece down the bottom of that round piece and put a new piece in there. I don't have to do that.
So just got to change your floor up a little bit and put them 2 sides in a package tray piece.
Right. Yeah. And you still get the look.
Still got the look. She's got the look. She's got
I'm thinking that's probably the way to do it.
Oh.
You're allowed to do it.
She's got
All right, let's go over. What do you think? What's wrong?
So,
That's your shift indicator. Tells you what gear you're in.
is it really?
Yeah, because the shifter's on the wrong side because it's like the old Triumph and the BSAs, right? That's just to show you what gear you're in.
Oh, cool.
That changes.
Are you
your shift.
serious? Yeah. I don't think that'll dial?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I never noticed it.
Yeah. Yeah, it should move after it goes in gear. Unless it's got high low range. I ain't got high low range. Yeah.
These days it'd be
Did you go far for that? Was it a long ways away?
No.
No.
Halifax.
That's a cool bike though. That is cool.
Yeah, like I'm not like the tank.
Yeah.
He
I
got it.
love the patina on the tank and the paint
He got
job
it
the way
running.
is.
So he said put some gas in it and maybe the oil. He did the tank like Jimbo. Coder on the inside. I don't know if he took it upside down and found a spot that he wanted to redo or not, but but
But it's all original, right? This thing's all original. Yeah.
1970. Nothing's been done to it other than being roached.
So it's been kept somewhere decent.
Outside,
Right? Outside.
all
yeah.
of its life.
Outside all its life.
He said it runs just like good as the ones he got restored.
What's on it for miles? 31,000. That ain't a lot, really.
So I think that would look pretty good in the back of that thing. Like, I think it would look wicked. Don't you?
If that's what you want to do with this car, I think we should do it.
How much height do you? Well, when you do the floor in, like how much height do you have?
I can do some measurement over when I get over there. There's like, I mean,
But the front part of the floor where that goes up and it drops for the back seat, you have to level that out anyways. For the
yeah,
for
the
this,
whole
it's
floor
gonna
I
have to
want
be
leveled
practically
out.
flat.
I
yeah.
want the whole floor leveled out so
Yeah.
it sits in there nice.
Yeah.
And I actually would like it to be able to load it myself and put it in my, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to be able to get it out
Yeah.
and get it on.
Yeah.
It would be nice if you could, what I'm thinking, run the bike, chalk the wheel, get it up there a little bit. Maybe you could run it up where it needs to be, and then the back comes up and pushes in or something.
Yeah, is there going to be enough room for you to grab the bike and?
Not to get up inside the car, there won't be.
No.
Because I measured, this is about 2 feet here.
Yeah.
So 28 inches, I got, what, 2 inches on either side, and then it goes in.
So yeah, just so when you do get it up there, but when it gets to that chalk, you can make a track before the chalk, just a piece of 4-inch channel that the wheel will help guide itself into the chalk.
Well, that's
That way it's not going all over the place on you.
I'm thinking like something like Michael Kinsman's load bend that he loads.
Yeah, same, yeah.
Put a piece of, I don't know, a piece of 2x4 in there, and then have a piece of 2x4 C channel that goes over top of it, so it just slides right in. Like, if you know what I'm saying, it would keep it up straight. Like you could load the bike right on that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you could push it in up on, say, that track you're talking, if you had a piece of 4-inch channel,
Yeah.
the length of the bike.
Yeah.
Same thing you're saying, the length
Yeah.
of the bike, and put the tire chalk thing in the front, roll it onto the tire chalk, and then strap it there, and then reel that in
Right.
as one.
That's what I want.
And then have a pin to lock it.
Right.
So the bike is on, so both wheels are on the channel.
Right. That's what I want.
So what you do first is you take the channel and make the channel fit the bike with the tire chalk first. You can do that right here.
Yeah. And then mount it in
And
the
then
car.
mount it in the car. Look at that bad stuff out there. That's bad. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Doug. So he had it on the road in 16, eh? Running her.
Maybe you should want to see the collection he's got. He's got 25 bikes in the museum down there in Bears Lake. That steel wheels.
Steel wheels. I heard of it.
That's a new museum down there.
Yeah.
They've got He's got 25 bikes in there that are like, we've seen his bikes in his house, so they're nicer than that. They're quite nice.
Mine's going in my house again here right away soon.
Oh, is that right? This one is the only one that he had that was patina like this. And then when he said that, he would sell that, it's like, wow, that's cool. To me, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I put a lot of miles on mine this summer, Doug.
what'd you get, 100 miles?
I think a tank and a half. I might have got 800 kilometers on it.
Oh. So that's basically what I'm thinking.
It was fast though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. That will make a bike home.
Come here.
Frontersman.
Yeah, I got a picture of you on it. Like, I love his name.
There you are, Doug.
That would be me.
Same place.
Yeah.
Couldn't pass it up.
I know, right? He looks way too happy, don't he?
Yeah. That's cool.
Cool.
That's Chad right there.
That's Chad.
Did you want to play it?
Oh, my hands are too dirty playing in your toys. Yeah, don't touch nothing. No touchy touchy.
So that's what I've been thinking, and
Well, you're at the point that there's no better time to do it.
that's where I said, like, I gotta spill the beans. What, you know, it was a good idea, like I thought, when Dan the man showed it out, kind of because we were actually looking at the bike, we were going to get the bike, and
Yeah.
it just seemed like it'd be a good bike inside that car. It's got good color, good patina on it.
Wind's coming up, Doug.
So now that we're in here, I'll talk this over with you. Now that I have this in here, now you can see, you know, I've got this running up straight here, all the way along right up through here. That runs straight here, all the way up through here. I do not have to try to make, well, that's nothing, you know, to make that piece.
Right.
I don't have to make that. I don't have to put that in it. I basically just have to take this round stock and leave. I want to actually take it out and get it fitting on the metal itself really good.
And you could still change the bottom of the bum if you want to down here a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna continue
ramp
this.
in.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
continue this and make this and make
Yeah.
that go under and all that stuff. That's nothing to that.
Yeah.
To me, I don't think it is.
No.
But then you can see up in here that like that floor would have to sit up here,
Yeah.
and that square would have to square that all off.
So if that could roll out and tilt down,
Right.
put the bike on, then roll back in.
I mean, it could. You know, I don't know if a person. Can a person pick up the back of a bike? You know, well, it should be. You would think that if you had the front wheel up on that.
And if it's got a roller, right?
yeah,
if you got a
could pick it up
roller,
and slid it in.
It's not that big of a bike.
yeah, the bikes, them bikes ain't that big.
Jolene wouldn't do it, but
She probably could if she wanted to.
she might.
Yeah, I think she could. Pretty determined.
Grunt. But that's where I'm at. So I
The
either
car's going to be lower too. So.
right. I either fix this, do that, and weld that together, or I cut it and bike haul
Put a
it.
spare tire right there. Would be the
That's
one.
well, to me, this is an easy piece because
Yeah.
it's just down like this,
Yeah.
around and in.
Yeah.
That's easy. And then it's just cap this off like that, big piece of metal here, and cap that off there. So to make,
But you'd
the
have
coupe-
less body work though if you snip that out, and then you'd
What-
still have you wouldn't have any pieces pieced in.
What I'd have is one little piece right there.
Yeah.
Because I want a package tray here to hold the roof, right? And then it's going to come around and go down.
Yeah.
Bike inside. I got you convinced, or no? Maybe so.
I think
Or
it's a
go
cool
for it,
idea.
or. And when you looked at it from afar, you would see that. And I also could still make that piece that goes in there that covers that. I say we make it a bike hauler. Just for shits and just for, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
even though now that I am talking about it, to me, I think it would be nicer to have. You could have that piece in there that goes in here. You could have that made of the same material as you could have your roof,
That's right. Yeah.
and have it, you know, ribbed, whatever. Right?
Black,
But it would only come to
whatever.
here
Yep.
and be down to there.
Yep. Be something cool going to buy a bike and you're rolling in that. Where are you putting the bike? Oh, put it in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How are you on lengthwise? How far is the bike stick?
I think 7. I can get the back wheel. When I put the seat up, I'd want to put the back wheel right in behind the back seat. Get it up in there. Maybe use a trailer fender or something. When I case that in, there'd be a trailer fender in the back there. Go right up to the back seat, so it's got a nice place to go in.
Give some more room.
And basically, I'm at the point where I've got to make up my mind whether I'm bike haulering it, what I'm doing with it.
Yeah.
And it's basically I'm just going to take and snip I'm going to put these on. I've got a measurement there where center is, so I do the 28 or 28 wide. I know where this one is down here. Just run my chalk line on that. And I'll come up here and cut that. And then I'll take this round tube and get it to fit this a lot better. Got thumbs up. and one greasy finger. What time is it, sweetheart?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. We should have some dinner, boys. Thanks a lot for your time. And I'm going to think it over during dinner. and then we're gonna go for it.
Well, if you're buying motorcycles from home to home, that's great.
It'd be so cool, wouldn't it? Like,
It would be cool, yeah.
yeah, put your motorcycle in the back,
Yeah.
go do what you're gonna
Cruise
do.
to town.
Cruise town. Like, you don't even have to take the motorcycle off.
No.
And it cuts down on me doing that, and it makes it,
Gives you more storage for your other bike too.
it gives me a cleaner build
Right.
than if I was to just keep continuing on. And basically what I was gonna do was take that round stock out and throw it in the middle so this stayed up in the air.
But now you don't have to.
Now I don't have to, I can just kind of,
It's a cool idea. It would look cool with a bike in there, that's for sure.
all right, that's what I'm gonna do. And it wouldn't be like we wouldn't be buying bikes anymore. Like, we could go get a bike and we could put it in the back and
Yep.
and bring it home. No trailer, no nothing.
Just go for a cruise.
Just go for a cruise and
I put a motorbike in my car.
I seen that.
Had to take the front seat out.
And then you still have and when you looked at it, you still have a roadster.
Yeah, still be a roadster. Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's have dinner. Alrighty, we're back from lunch. Doug and Nate are underneath, and the issue. What's the issue, Nate?
Oh, we're just getting the line back now.
Trying to get this thing back, this spring back close enough to get that on there, and just trying to figure out how to get it.
Play back and forth.
Got some playing.
And some playing to do. Bushing's sticking a little bit, but we just now got the bushing starting to turn, so now we have a little more to deal with.
Right on. So what I'm doing down the back, you hear any smashing and crashing. They're just trying to get that thing hooked back up again. They got the spring all done. All that went well. Actually went excellent. They got it all back together. Just trying to get it hooked back up. And I'm going to. What we have decided is to do the motorcycle hauler. And the reason I'm going to do the motorcycle hauler is, like Nate said, where have you ever seen one? You know what I mean? Like, who's got one? So basically that's where I'm going to go with it. Also, there's other things that make up my mind. I'm not sure if I want to make that piece out of new metal and wrap it underneath there. I put a new piece up in there. With the bike hauler, it's kind of two for one. You know, we get to cut that out. We'll get that cut that up straight up through there. We'll have just the metal that we're using. There'll be some metal in here that I can weld up in there to make the package tray for the roof to set on. And I feel it would be, what can I say? Oh, geez, Doug, you're leaking. So, you know, when the car's done, we can go pick up a motorcycle with it, or we can have a motorcycle in the back of it. And what would you look at first? A car going down the road that's cool, or a car that's cool going down the road with a motorcycle in the back? And I'm thinking just the motorcycle in the back will kind of take it over the top. And who else has done it, basically? So basically we're trying to do something different, going off of what other people done, just going a little bit different. We've made the coupe. I basically think that everybody can see basically that the roof has worked for us. It's going well. It's just that we're going to change it up one more time. We're going to do the motorcycle hauler. With the round stock that I have in here is 28 inches apart. That's 4 inches wider than 2 feet, so we'll have 2 inches on either side, and I'm feeling that we can get anything up through the middle of this thing with 28 inches. We'll see how it goes. We'll take you along with us, but plans have changed. I'm going to mark this piece. There's a piece of round stock that was welded on there. I'm going to mark that exactly where it comes up through, and then I'm going to chalk line. And I'm going to chalk line a mark down through it. Then I'm going to cut it, because this is going to be the piece that I'm going to put in there. Or this is a piece I'm saving down through here. Motorcycle's going up through the middle. This piece is going.
You have a board right here. You want to stick that board underneath here?
Let's do it. Just going to hook that on there. Hopefully I can do this myself. Hopefully.
Yeah, I was going to say, anything will be black.
What's that, sweetheart? No, it's all right. Just going to pull it out. Some chalk's going to fall off it. I've got that down where it's supposed to be there. Just going to follow this. I'm gonna go with the round bar. Don't know if I'm gonna get that or not. Hoping I'm in the middle of that. I would not want to get that off because, let's face it, looks pretty straight. Going to the other side. So, what you guys have for dinner? Doner wrap. From who? Okay. Well, they'd love to hear that. They probably will.
That wasn't free though, right, Nathan?
King with the sauce.
You like free food, that tastes the best. Free food always tastes the best.
Free food tastes the best?
Yep. I've had some free food before that I probably shouldn't have ate that.
He said, I've had some free food I probably shouldn't have ate before, he said.
I had food poisoning just a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
So I'm trying to... I'm going to cut it on the... I got 2 lines going on there. I'm going to cut the line over there because I can always take more off. That's making me nervous a little bit. I'm going to take the widest mark. The reason I'm going to take the widest mark, in case I've messed up. Now, where I've got that mark there, got the round stock running right through there. That's what I'm thinking. I got the round stock running through there. That's what I marked at the top. But also, I'm thinking that need a tape measure. I'm thinking that I am. I'm not going to lie it. Well, I'm going to tape measure. I won't say that. I have a roof that I want to put on this, or make a roof for it, or Carson top, or whatever we're going to make. I'm thinking that the roof generally comes back to about where the start of the front fender, start of the back fender. Generally, I'm thinking right around here somewhere. Right around here somewhere is where I want the back of that roof to go on. So I'm going to have to make a package tray there. So I'm going to give it.
Oh man.
Foot. I'm going to do 16 inches. I can always make it shorter. Yes, I can. But I'm not going to make it longer. You know how that goes. Ouch. My teeth. 16. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to cut that. I'm going to cut up here and cut across there. Okay, I'm going to leave this for the package tray. Hopefully. The package tray is going to hold the back of the roof. And that's what I'm thinking. Get a ruler. That might be, well, that is lots. That's more, that's lots. And if I have to cut more off, what I'm thinking is, if I cut it from here down, and I can get that pipe going from here down, if I cut it here and leave this, then I only got a little tiny piece that I got to put in the center. I've got all this metal to repair that, and down at the back too, also across there. But I can always take it. I want to make, if the bike's coming in here, which it is, I'm thinking, there's round stock underneath this, so the round stock's going to give a nice edge on this part where it rolls off. Up here, I can always take it and I can put my tape on there and make a corner, a nice round corner that goes across, then a corner over on that side. But what is happening here, I'm leaving a little bit of metal there so I can make that corner and go a little bit across. So I'm just going to draw a straight line there, leave a little bit, because there's going to have to be some round rod that goes across there, and we'll deal with that after. I'm going to get a roller, run it across here so I know where to stop. I have a couple flexible rulers, and that's the one I want. I had a flexible one here.
Right there.
Did I? Just make it easier. I think these belong to Kermit, maybe? No, not Kermit. Kermit, guess his name. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate that. Just let that go. Let it go, sweetheart. Thank you for your help, though. It's muchly appreciated. Yeah. Just gonna eye up the back of this bad boy. Also, the other day I cut these off. No harm, no foul, because I want to pull them up and make them fit what I got going on the outside here. They were hitting in certain places. In certain places it wasn't hitting. I'm thinking that looks pretty straight. I'm hoping that hits on the top of that. And I'm hoping that hits... We'll just cut a little at a time. And that way there we know. I almost should cut the center back apart maybe. And then take one piece at a time, is what I'm thinking. Cut that back apart. Cut that back apart. Let's get rid of this thing here.
Whatever was going on over there before.
I think I'm gonna pop this off. Cut one off at a time. Alrighty. Now just change the line that did. I got a whacked out line there now. Got it. Like that. Good. Just want to make sure. That would be in my worst interest, is to cut this piece short. That would be my worst interest. It really would. So that's why I keep checking it. When I am going through there, I'm hitting, so that's a good thing. Oh, don't want to get going over there, do I? Can't do it. Get messing with that. Get over there, not far enough. What's that? See, I'm just trying to stay on that line, on that rod, and I'm a little bit shy. Yeah, shy. I get it while it's on there, no problem. It's just, I don't want, if I go on too far one side of that round rod, it's not good. Going for it. Watch your foot down, it's gonna come down. Yeah, see, I can have it. Oh, see how that. That's where I want that. I'm gonna make sure that. Nice. That can work. Huh? That works. Bring it out a little bit. Make it a little bit tighter. Works. Awesome. So this in here, this is some good metal, and this metal's for on the top of the roof. We make a pattern for the top of the window. We can make it of this, or we can make it of the other side. Awesome. Awesome. Now let's cut this one. See if we can't do the same thing. That's going to get longer. But that's okay. I can. Guess it doesn't matter. Got this grinder right here. On top of that, hopefully. Looks good. Looks good. Put my blade through. See where it's hitting on the square. It's good. It's good. Perfect.
Oh, check that.
No, don't come up here. No, don't come over here. Don't come over here. No, we don't want to go over here.
No, don't come over here. Danger, danger.
Okay. I'll stay away.
Yes. Oh.
That fits. What was going on when I put the roof on? Put the roof on. Me and Jolene were talking at lunchtime. I could never expect this round stock right here. We did that with the pattern of the side roof. You could never expect the round stock that we made in there to be the exact same as the edge of the roof, because this is in a foot or better, maybe a different shape climbing to a different thing. That's why I got these cut off, because I want to make them fit. We're off the rear end there a little bit to make that fit, and it fits quite nicely. Ooh, fits real nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to pull this one on this end, and do the exact same thing and get them fitting right and tight and weld them to the round stock. We're welded up front. We're not continuously welded up there, but basically that's what's going on. In here, we're going to run a piece of round stock here, like this stuff, across from there, across to there. We'll fill that little piece in with some green material that we have there. We'll also maybe make some round corners, so we'll have to come up a little bit further because we're not out in front of the wheel. I left material, if you want to come take a look. If this piece here is behind this piece, like so if I want my roof to come up here, our roof's going to end about here, so I left this back a little bit. We'll be able to maybe make a round corner and go across, which would be nice, and then we'll fill it in accordingly. But seems like I'm right back to the start, you know. But got to, you know, it's cool. Let's do it. I'm going to knock off the edge for paint. I don't have to do that. Let's knock this one off. Also, as I'm doing this, Lindsay has motorcycles. Now, if you can picture it, with the Carson top on it, all lowered down, back lowered down, and a nice 40 Indian put in the back. Lindsay's got one of those. He's got an Indian. He does. He's got a couple. He's got a couple. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this fit down here. So what I'm going to do is going to make that fit. That looks good all the way up there. She's connected up front. Some of that. He just got the secret to the caramel bar, no way. Didn't you, Nate? You just got the secret to the caramel bar, didn't you? Aha! Now, what am I thinking? Just kind of wondering, like, the reason I'm welding that there because it fits nice all the way. It's nice all the way. And I'm going to put another one on there. Come on. Wire speed got to be turned up a bit. I don't know how that wire speeds keep getting hit, but That's why it was not melting. You seen that? We're just going, it was not melting, was not penetrating. Yeah. Let's do this one. Getting off there quite a ways. $28. $28. Try 28.
Oh, I did. We're not saying it back.
28. 28. 28. 28. Could go a little bit. Keep over just a little bit. Just going to take it over a little bit further. I'm glad I took that off. I got all that insulation I got to clean up underneath there. Let's try it. $28. That's good. That's a good 28 there. I gotta cut that off. Cut that off. Make these the same is what I gotta do. And that shouldn't be a problem. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect that one more time. I'm going to cut this. This one here is cut back nice. This one is overlapped too far. I got quite a bit of distance. If I welded that on there like that, there'd be quite a bit there. So I got to cut this edge back a little bit, and I want it to stay where it's at. So I'm going to nail it on again. So this one on this side, like it's really quite nice. I'm just going to run my welder down that side. Pair of channel locks to hold it each time I put it down. That way there it's tight. How you guys making it? Ooh! Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was, Gil. that was my excitement. Woo! Yeah, something like that, Nate. Something like that. Something like that. It's nice. Nice. We'll do it same distance all the way along. Try not to heat it up too much. So what I'm doing is I'm starting to weld on the pipe and then running it over to what I'm doing. That way there the heat is beginning on the round stock and I'm taking it over to it.
I did, nothing.
Going down up the road before you take it all out?
No, we just get it all up in there, kind of simple. This one's
Nope. It's not tight. What have I got going on there now? Channel locks. Put them bad boys. Head there. Didn't use them all the way down because everything was fitting good. Now it's not fitting good. I want to hold it and make it fit good. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, I've got some. You give me that.
Yeah, I can always just turn it on.
the square on the square.
Should have probably taken this off before. Isn't that the truth?
That's what I'm saying is that. Get the square slid on the.
I'm going to put it in the center.
Okay, good. No, you should put it on just get it set. Okay.
One in the center. It's a little much there. There's a little much metal there. That's why I went in the center of those two. And then I can apply a little bit to each one. Something like that. No foul. Doug's Parrot Peacock, if you never knew that. We'll leave that for now. It's good. Now, my objective on this piece is to weld that on there nice and not be able to know that I put that round stock there. That's my objective. It's fitting right nice right here, so I'm going to go for it. Just tack it on. Watch your eyes. Now, I'm going to run the zip cut up through that. And thank you for all the comments. We appreciate it, good and bad. That's okay. That's what we're all about here. And I want to thank all the people for buying the Hiltz gear. Really appreciate it. We appreciate it. I'm going to snip this one back a little bit further. I'm happier with this side, and the reason being I'm happy with this side because it's back a little further. When I go to grind it off, I'll be able to grind it off, and I will not be able to tell. I want to do the measurement thing again. 28, 28, 28, 28. Awesome. Let's cut that back a little bit. The only reason I'm cutting it back, like I said before, is I want to be able to grind the weld up. Other than that, I could weld it on there, but it would not look as nice as that side. When that's applied, that'll be nice to grind off there. Every time I hit the car, the grinder slides off, I feel like I just scratched the paint. You know what I'm trying to say? Where I'm trying to keep the patina, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, it did, yep.
Nice.
Make sure this stays in set. You're going to stick the wheels on it.
That one pop right as well. That one's great. Yeah.
Just sticking it on as I go. And the reason being is it's fitting good. That way there it won't take off. Hey, you guys will let me know when this thing's coming down, will you?
Yep, we'll let you know here.
Awesome, because I want to see it. Not that I'm rushing you or anything, but I want to see it come down. I'm very curious.
I want to see these U-bolts that sets and their stuff too. So yeah, we'll get it all snugged up here and then we'll. There's one right here. Somewhere as long as the next.
Go here too far.
Here's the power line. Put you right here before. Right here somewhere.
Awesome. Awesome.
They're done.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah. The center bolt could be bigger.
Just trying to space it before I knock it down for good. I like it. I like it. Zip cut. I like it. It's got a little more meat on it. Instead of changing the blade. Feels like I'm back to start one. As you noticed watching the last video, it took me a little to convince my buddies, but I think they're on board. Huh? It took a little to convince you, sort of. You guys weren't that happy about it at first. No, but now I think they could be happy.
We're happy now.
Happy now. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, there you go. I'll have to say I'm sorry, Jolene's busy. She took it to town. She took it to town. That's a good thing. You probably wouldn't get a hold of me. No, you wouldn't get a hold of me. That's one thing I don't do. And I would apologize for it, but I don't feel bad. Where are we at for time? An hour? Well, I'm going to tell you what. I am going to leave this be. This is where I'm going here for now. I'm going to get this welded up. When I do the fabrication down here, I'll we'll definitely film it, just because it looks like a bit of awkwardness, but really it's not much awkwardness, really. I don't think. I'm basically going to put a piece of bar in from this piece to this round rod. I'm going to clean that. I got to clean that off because I got it off there now. I got this one off on this side. I got this one off on this side, which looks way, way, way better. Very much happier with it. And we'll put them out the same distance. And then we'll make these corners. We'll make a piece of metal goes in there. We'll finish that off somehow. But I'm happy with the quarter panels. They look good. And when I come over here and look down at it, you would never know that there was anything done to that car. And like Nathan said, you could always make something that fits this hole if you want to drive it just as a hot rod. And that wouldn't be hard to do. Piece of flat stock along here, piece of flat stock along there, lay something on top, weld a piece of metal on it, have it covered with material or do whatever you want with it. But basically that's what's going on. Now, I'm getting ready to watch the front end come down. So basically we'll just do that and then we'll let you go. So you might as well stay until the front end comes down and then we'll see it together. Got her all back together. Awesome. Awesome. How did everything go, Doug?
Yeah, he's going to come back in. He's going to explain to you what he did down
Okay.
there.
Nathan's good at what he does, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, that one didn't go too bad. It didn't fight us too awful hard, right?
Well, you know, we didn't buy anything.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. We didn't buy anything. And so that helps at all? We didn't buy anything. So
right there, you can see where,
show me.
right here, Joe. So you see these here are actually the 3 springs we cut made the block, which is still tightened in where it's supposed to be.
You want that? Put that on, Nate?
Factory U-bolts. So yeah,
Nate,
so
does there have to?
where they were talking about the block, we just use the factory springs cut, and you can see here this is taking up the space, so still use the factory U-bolts.
And yeah,
the
use
center bolt
Yeah.
tightens everything together, so she's all back on our factory hardware there now, and we're ready to let her down.
So this is where you took it off.
Had to take it apart here. Yep, this is where it come apart. Yeah, and when it sets down, that's going to come up, angle up. It'll angle up this way a little bit.
Okay.
Sets down.
And everything in pretty good shape?
Everything's good and tight. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, everything's good and tight.
Like I said before, it's probably the best car I've ever
I
chopped.
couldn't believe the bushings actually spun in the spring
Yeah,
like they're supposed to. So that never happens.
What's the Doug's gonna jack her
Here,
down?
Jug. Yep.
Man. I'll grab the jack stands on this side.
Can you see there, Doug? So we do know, we didn't measure it, but we do know there was about, 3 to 4 inches above that wheel in the back
Yes.
and the top when we took it apart. So now we'll see how.
Oh, you know, the front comes down 3, 2, 3, whatever it comes down. I just want the ass end just a little bit lower. That's all. So I'll be happy with the front end. No doubt in my mind. You took out.
Is that going to be enough? Then am I going to have to get under the frame inside?
No, you should be
I'm
good.
sure other bottom out, or we got a ways to go yet because
Yeah, I'm almost maxed out, boys.
I'm off.
Okay. Just a second, Doug.
Just let it down slow, Doug. Please and thank you. Cool.
Haha. Where's that little bottle jack, Doug? Just a second. Just a second.
Here, a sec. We'll just pick up on it, Nate.
Oh, he got it, the jack. He didn't have it down all the way, Doug.
What's that?
That was
What's
for
that
show.
all about,
That
Doug?
must have been for show, wasn't it, Doug?
It's good.
Funny games.
Awesome. That was quite a ways above. That's, I'd say, perfect. Get the back
3
end.
inches probably,
If we can get the back end down to the top of the tire, or a little better than the top of the tire, when the motorcycle goes in the back of it,
It's going to drop it.
it's going to drop more, is it not?
Yeah. The extra weight will drop it. Right?
Come back and take a look what I did. I look and see what you guys did. All I basically did is cut.
Doing an awful lot of grinding back there.
I cut the hole where that round stock was. Now, basically, what I'm thinking is flat going down this way, all the way around. We'll make a nice round corner there. Put a spot up behind the back seat for the wheel, and then a flat spot down here. Fill these corners in. If something's got to be made over here to come out a little bit further, but we'll see what happens. But that's
Probably fit a small snowmobile in there for wintertime too, couldn't we?
One of them kitty cats. Vroom.
kitty cat.
Yeah. Art of cat, kitty cat.
So it's a little over 2 feet, so I really can't get up in there and do much up in there. But if I can get that piece to come out and then pull the bike up in, that would be the perfect thing to do. And this is going to be left for the package tray of the roof. So I'm going to put a bar
Is that how
across
far
here.
the package trays and come back that
No, I left it long. I want the back of the roof to be in line with the front start of the front fender. So we're basically about there. So we'll come in around a little bit, whatever. But basically that's what we're going for. And like you said, Nathan, I think that thing would be cool to have in there in case you do want to drive it as a, just a hot rod. I've seen people run padding down the back of their car before or whatever.
Snap some leather on it too if you wanted to, couldn't you?
Basically, yeah.
Velcro, like the old tonneau covers.
Stick your sneakers.
The old tonneau covers used to be Velcro on them trucks. Yeah.
There you go. So basically that's where we're at. The front end come down good. Awesome.
One piece at a time.
and filled the back end and cut it open again.
Yeah, but
All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for coming back. I appreciate it. Doug and Nate got the front end down, looking real good. Not going to do anything else to the front end of it. I think that's perfect. We're going to leave it like that. We're going to get the ass end down some. Then we're going to be going for making a bike to go in and out of there. We've got a package tray to do, and we got the top of the window to do, and a roof to make. And we'll go from there. Got some welding to do, and that's her. Have a great day, everybody. Check you later. Come back tomorrow. We'll be here.